is Hannes. I work for a travel agent in Iceland called Pink Iceland. We specialize in LGBT travel in Iceland, and we're the only ones to do so at the moment. We've been around for about two and a half years. We've had over 2,000 guests come through our doors, and happy to serve our friends from around the world. It seems to be on everybody's bucket list. It's an amazing place. People come here for the nature, but they return for the people. I think coming to Iceland is one of those things that you plan it as a once-in-a-lifetime trip, but you'll end up coming again and again. The nature is probably number 1, 2, and 3, but when you experience the hospitality and the general kind of friendliness of people in Iceland, I think you'll probably want to come back. First-timers in Iceland should probably go visit Reykjavik and Golden Circle and experience the Blue Lagoon. It's pretty much the essential Iceland. And just to clarify what the Golden Circle is, you visit 3 of the most popular tourist attractions in Iceland. It's the Gullfoss waterfall, which is an incredibly powerful waterfall. The hot spring geysers. We've got a geyser there called Geysir, which is where the word comes from. You also visit the site of Þingvellir, which is the home of Iceland's parliament, founded in over 1,000 years ago. And our national park, probably one of the most beautiful places in the country, next to Iceland's biggest lake. And it also happens to be the place where you can actually observe the tectonic plates of Europe and Asia on one side and America on the other side, where they kind of tear apart slowly. My personal favorite in terms of going places in Iceland would be getting off the beaten track. Try going to the north, the east, and the west fjords. They're incredible places of pretty much unparalleled beauty. The Golden Circle and the Blue Lagoon in Reykjavik are amazing and something that you pretty much have to do, and they're the easiest to access. But if you have more than 2 or 3 days, then the first thing I would do would be to jump on a plane, go to the East Fjords, go to the West Fjords, or go to the North, where you'll get such different landscapes, so that even I, as an Icelander, I have the feeling that I'm traveling abroad. My best experience was actually in the middle of the country on summer solstice, June 21st, as I sat in a natural hot pool and watched the sun just touch a glacier next to where I was sitting in this hot pool and then rising again. That was probably my best experience of Iceland so far. My insider tip about Iceland is talk to people. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter which part of the country you're in, you'll always feel welcomed and you'll always feel welcome. People will take you as who you are. They'll take pride in making you feel good about yourself, about the country you're visiting. And the one insider tip is that don't be afraid to speak to people. We all pretty much speak English, as well as a couple of other languages usually. So yeah, don't be afraid. Get up, talk to people, and that's where the adventure starts. Yeah, so gay life in Iceland is pretty awesome. It's very lively. We've got a fantastic community, a very active community. We also have clubs and bars, and we celebrate Winter Pride in the end of June, early February. We have Summer Pride in the summer. In summer, we have up to 100,000 people marching with us, and that's 1/3 of the population. So you can imagine the impact that our small community has on this little island. We often like to say that Iceland is a country that celebrates rather than tolerates its LGBT community. So being gay in Iceland is pretty much a non-issue. It's rather a celebratory issue rather than anything else. We've achieved full equality under the law in every aspect. And that respect and that kind of celebration that you feel when you get here is worth experiencing.